but Your Excellency, there are 8 of us, and there were 9 and one died. Paki Eating died. He was a more senior Dominican, way beyond our time. But we, from Father Matthew, Ahi, and I, we are the new generation of Dominicans, and we are looking well, aren't we? Yes. Yes. 8 of us, yes, and the majority are here. And of this small number, I am one of the first to become a bishop. In 500 years of evangelization in this part of the world. But then, we say, things take time to mature. The Jesuits, after 400 years, have given their first hope to the church. Now, when Matthew asked me at lunchtime, would I say a few words if the Archbishop didn't come? I said, okay, I will do it. I'm a Dominican and I'm ready to talk. And as I reflected on what I would like to say, the thought came of our coat of arms. And if you were to look up, I'm told it's somewhere up here. Okay? The coat of arms of the Dominicans. No, that's our motto. Truth is our motto. But there's a coat of arms somewhere there that says, Laudare, benedicere, et predicare. Okay? To praise, bless, to preach. I just want to comment, to reflect on those 3 words. Today is a day for Matthew and for all Dominicans, especially of the province of Ireland, to give thanks to God and to praise God, because something wonderful has happened. One of our brothers has become a priest, and we are celebrating this moment in time and the love of God for the order and our province in giving us Matthew. And I want Matthew to know that he is a gift to our Dominican family, to our Dominican community, to our Dominican province, and we are proud of him. Giving God praise and thanks means that Dominicans have their focus and their priorities. God first. God first. St. Dominic used to talk to God by night about the people he cared for during the day, and in the day he talked to the people whom he reached out to in his work of preaching and evangelizing. He talked to them about God. And I am sure, Dominic, our example of preaching, our example of a man of mercy, a man of compassion, knew how to praise and to Jesus, praying to the Father for you today, and he is blessing you. He's thanking the Father for you, because in the Father's heart you have a place. And Jesus says that is what it pleased the Father to do, to place you there in his heart. I want you to stay there and be a Dominican who have a great heart for people, especially for the poor, simple, those who are rejected, those who feel unloved and unwanted. I want you to learn to love them and to bless them and to be able to embrace them. Learn to wash feet. Because when you learn to wash feet, you cannot go any lower than the feet. And then you will begin to see and understand what Jesus saw and understood. And if you are blessed, and Jesus is blessing you, the order, and your family today, in return, you must bless others. Make that part of your ministry. Bless others. When people come to you with their problems and their difficulties and their pains and sorrows, don't say, come back tomorrow. Minister to them mightily. Care for them, love them, bless them. Today, yes. So be a blessing to the order and the church. Ready, Kari, to preach. Well, you have examples, great examples in this hemisphere of great men of the word. I want you to be a man of the word. Dominic was a man of the word. Let the word be a lamp for your steps and a light for your paths. And be a man of truth. Live out your motto. Ready, Karen. In this hemisphere, we have had some great preachers, Bartolomé de las Casas, Montesinos, and we have had great men like Damien Byrne, who have been wonderful examples for us. Men who were selfless. You know, the oils remained on the palms of their hands all their lives, so that all they held in their hands